Welcome to the Meredith Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited to have Anita Saldana on from TerraMind. She is a master coach, and she's a master practitioner not only at hypnotherapy and in training of hypnotherapy, but NLP. Please explain what NLP is. Many people don't know. It stands for
Neuro-linguistic programming.
Okay. So tell me how you became inspired to become a master coach at both those levels, because you have a major way you help people.
True. It started back when I was a kid. And I was a young adult. And I was learning strategies from my mom and from my grandma how to be in a relationship. And I was told in a relationship, you say yes, because that's what they did. So that was the best advice that they could give me. So I always said yes, with some resistance in my relationship. And it turned out to be a very dramatic one. My first husband committing suicide.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry.
What happened? And what I learned from it is how to get out of the trauma and how to reprogram myself so I can be ready for my next and beautiful relationship. And that's what happened.
Yes, because you're very happily married.
I'm very happily married. And I have a wonderful husband. And that whole trauma that I went through with my first husband and what happened, the suicide itself and my PTSD and the not eating, and hearing from my physician that I need 5 to 15 years of psychotherapy.
Oh, wow. And nobody wants to hear that.
Really? No.
And nobody wants to hear take a pill, which so many people are watching, and that's so many people are hearing that, Anita. And this is not a testimonial. This is just a fact. I know Anita is amazing at what she does because you have helped me overcome so much that I didn't even realize I had. Isn't that amazing? Sometimes you know things are bothering you, but similarly, we've both had some amazing things we've overcome. So here's what I think the message is. Number one, there's always hope, right?
There is always hope, yes.
And there's always help. So how do you help people? To me, it's like magic.
It is for most people magic. It was magic for me too, choosing not drugs, pills, choosing alternatives. So for me, it was NLP, timeline therapy, and hypnosis. And it did help like magic, because what we work with the unconscious mind. When we so easily say that oh, I'm over that, it doesn't matter anymore, because I know now. No, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all.
But that must mean first of all, I know from experience something just happened to me. Many of you who are tuning in know I've recently was in 2 car crashes in a week. And I thought, who does that happen to? And I thought I'm fine. Immediately, 3 days later, making all these decisions, and Anita looks at me and says, something's going to come. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. And 5 days later, it was, wow, it hit me. That's life sometimes.
Well, it's unconscious. So I specialized in working with the unconscious mind.
Here's what you've taught me that I think is the most priceless thing.
What is the most priceless thing that I taught you?
Well, there are a lot of things. But this one is the deal breaker, that we are only in control of 10% of our conscious decisions, and 90% is unconscious, which is why the work you do with the unconscious and the work we can all do, especially with the help from a master coach, can make your success and your happiness limitless. Do you agree?
I agree. So you think that you have all your decisions consciously, and you are governing your life and you're making your decisions. Well, most of the time, my teachers, when I learned about these techniques, it was 90% of the time your unconscious is making your decisions for you. That I read, it says 95%.
Wow. So it's even more powerful than you recognize. And I never knew that. I thought I've gone to lots of college and I've had a lot of education. And you, my friend, were the one who educated me on one of the most important things in life. And that's that our mind is very powerful, right? but there are things that if you could clear up or clean up, small, medium, or large, why wouldn't you, is what I'm saying. That's why I think it's so powerful. When we do the Meredith Show, it's always to bring on the most inspiring people and tell the stories behind their company. And I'm telling you, I know you think this is funny. I believe you have a superpower, but you've helped so many people. You really have, and in so many ways. Tell me some of, if it's okay, we're not going to give away any identities, some of the greatest reward that you've received from working with people. Maybe
Greatest reward.
an example or whatever you think.
The latest ones. So first of all, I have to tell you, the more you know about how your brain works, it is a lot easier to take control of your life and being aware. So I'm also specialized on teaching awareness, how to be aware in what exactly is going on in you, so you can take that control back, that self-confidence back, so you're not just slapped around in your life. You can actually take your life back. So the latest one was a beautiful lady who was afraid of cats. She said since birth, and not just any kind of cats, cartoon cats.
Wow.
She couldn't think of cats. She couldn't look at cats. No cats pictures. No videos. And she had a major desire to travel the world and go to places where there are cats.
They're pretty much everywhere nowadays.
But there are specific countries where she wanted to travel, and she knew that she cannot go there unless she gets rid of her phobia. And so she did. So
how long did it take?
It was 6 sessions.
Wow.
We did not teach her to like cats. We taught her to be oblivion. So we went through all the strategies, that what she wanted, and she achieved what she wanted. So we walked into a pet store, and she was observing the cats. No touching them, just observing.
This is
she has no desire.
Right.
She never done that before in her life. So it was a huge achievement for her.
And if I may speak from huge achievement, before I met Anita, I just happened to have the worst year of my life. Who knew that would come? And it followed with the best year of my life. But you can't be in your best self unless you let go of the worst year of your life.
Well, my method is, yes, that's true. So my method is, you have to get rid of your past negative emotions. You have to clean up your past.
So it's just like people spring clean their house. Why wouldn't you spring clean your life? TerraMind is the answer. And Anita, how do people reach you if they want to reach out?
They can reach me through Google. So if you Google here in Las Vegas, you Google Anita Saldana NLP and hypnosis, that will pop up first.
And let's spell your last name, please.
It's Saldana, Saldana.
Very good. And your website is?
AnitaSaldana.com.
Okay. So that's how people can find you. And I am not coming from a place of just interviewing a guest. I'm coming from a place where I'm so thankful that the world has aligned with clear purpose, where I met Anita Saldana here in Las Vegas. But the beauty is, my friends, no matter where you're tuning in from the world, she can work with you. So please do consider reaching out. Anita, you're one of the most inspirational, powerful women I know. Thank you so much for being on the Meredith Show and sharing your message.
And I would like to share something with you.
Yes.
You wouldn't notice these if I wouldn't be your projection. So perception is projection. So what you see in me, you hold in yourself. So thank you, Meredith, being such a beautiful host. And thank you for this beautiful interview. I'm looking forward to talking to you all.
Don't you love her? Thank you, Anita. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful person.